Hey guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Origins Myths and Mysteries. Now in last week's episode I said I had something special coming out this week concerning Myths and Mysteries. However, I've had to postpone that even further due to complications with some aspects of this video. So here's another quick Myths episode to whet your appetite. Today we're going to look at analysing a possible evolution switch that could have been made in the late stages of development of the first generation. Have you ever noticed that Metapod and Butterfree don't really resemble each other too much? And the same with Venonat and Venomoth. What if maybe, just maybe, Butterfree and Venomoth were switched around at the last minute? That would make much more sense. So this is basically today's theory. The theory surrounding the possible switching of Metapod and Venonat's evolutions. If we take a look at this evidence, we can see there is some decent proof supporting this theory. First we're going to take a look at Weedle, Kakuna and Beedrill. We can see that when Weedle evolves into Kakuna, it keeps a similar colouring and body shape, and also its eyes are of a very similar style. Then when Kakuna evolves into Beedrill, these style of eyes again carry over, but are now red instead of black. And Beedrill's body seems to have grown from the cocoon, its arms and wings breaking out from the side, and its stinger from the bottom. But now if we look at Caterpie, Metapod and Butterfree, we can see that the colouring and eyes do indeed carry over from Caterpie to Metapod, but when we look at Butterfree, we see that its eyes are completely different, and its body shape differs greatly from what we saw of Beedrill and what we may expect. And finally Venonat and Venomoth, we can see that the eyes change in the opposite way that Metapod to Butterfree did, going from fly-like eyes to normal eyes. Now if we can compare Venonat and Butterfree, we can see that the eyes match, as do the hands, and the antenna, and the mouth. And with Venomoth, you can sort of see that it has a similar body shape to Metapod, as well as one like Beedrill, and the fact that moths come from chrysalids like butterflies backs this up. And if all of this information hasn't convinced you, maybe this will. So if we're assuming that these two were switched towards the end of the development, then maybe the developers didn't have enough time to fully switch them around. We can see this may be a possibility, as Butterfree is both its English and Japanese names, suggesting that it did not have time to come up with an altered one. And finally, Venomoth's Japanese name is Morphon, which may refer to Morpho, which is, get this, a genus of butterfly. These butterflies actually look quite similar to Butterfree too. So maybe, what I'm thinking is that the developers switched these two for whatever reason, but kept the original Japanese name for Butterfree, Morphon, when they changed, and quickly came out with Butterfree for Venomoth's original position. What do you think of this theory? Was Metapod originally going to evolve into Venomoth, and Venonat into Butterfree? Or is this just a very strange coincidence? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to drop a like on the video, and subscribe for more myths and mysteries. I'll see you next time guys, peace.